By the end of this video, I will show you how to become more confident in front of the camera. Imagine having so much camera confidence, you actually look forward to pressing record. Imagine having a message you want to deliver and not being great in front of the camera stands between you and the people whose lives you've committed to impact. Imagine standing out and grabbing your audience's attention right here on YouTube in a way that's engaging and fascinating. Imagine if you didn't have to imagine how to be confident on camera once and for all. By the end of this video, I will show you how to become more confident in front of the camera. This gives you more of a platform to showcase to your audiences what your content's about, leading to new viewers, new followers, new subscribers, and new interest in your YouTube channel. The 7 S's to be confident on camera once and for all is coming up. So keep watching. Hi, my name is Salami, and I help experts, entrepreneurs, coaches, and consultants grow and scale their online business whilst creating their ideal lifestyle. If you like this video, then hit the like button. It'll take you just a few seconds and it helps the video rank higher for the YouTube algorithm. That way it's easier for people like yourself to find videos like this one and get value from it. Also, make sure you stick around to the end of this video. I'm going to share with you a bonus tip, and this bonus tip will make it even easier for you to apply the other 7 tips I'm going to share throughout this video. So let's jump into the steps. The first S of the 7 S's for how to be confident on camera once and for all is speak to one person. So what does it mean to speak to one person? On your YouTube channel, you'll be speaking to multiple people, as in lots of people will tune in for your content. If you present as if you're literally speaking to one person, there's a bigger chance that the person watching the video will have a connection with you and a connection with your content. This means that you increase the impact of your message, your training, or your content. So what happens when you speak to one person? Well, when you speak to one person, you tend to speak more confidently. A perfect example is when you speak to a close friend or a close family member. The conversation tends to just flow, and you're more likely to bring your natural enthusiasm to the conversation as well. That's the effect we're going for ideally when you speak to the camera as if you're speaking to one person. So how do we speak to one person when filming a video? How do we make this happen? Well, one way to speak to one person is literally speak to one person. So have your friend or family member stand behind the camera as you present. So what happens is you're delivering the content as if you're speaking to just them. And guess what? You are speaking to just them. Your friend or your family member might love your one-on-one presentation, but I'm assuming they won't be available all the time to stand behind the camera. Therefore, another way to speak to one person is to put a photograph behind the camera. And because the photo is someone that you're familiar with, someone you engage with, this will come across in the presentation. Everyone that watches your video will have the feeling that you're speaking to just them, that you're speaking to one person, and you are literally speaking to one person. When you watch talking head YouTube videos, the presenter is looking right at you when talking or presenting. The presenter is talking to one person, you. And how can you do the same? The way you can talk directly to one person is look directly into the camera lens. If you're new to creating videos, it might seem strange or awkward talking directly into a camera lens. Remember, that's where your family member or a photograph behind the camera comes in to help you get more comfortable with the process. Your loved one is behind the camera whilst you're talking and looking into the lens. The great news is with time, you build a rapport with the camera lens as you get more used to filming in front of the camera. If you're new to filming, your friend being behind the camera means you get the body language and the regular cues that you'd get from a regular conversation. And what this means is you respond to this and your conversation flows more freely. Ultimately, the fact you're speaking to one person or one photograph enhances your delivery. The outcome is your subscriber or viewer experiences your authentic self, your natural enthusiasm, and your energy whilst getting value from your video. What happens is you're more likely to resonate with your viewer. In turn, they connect with your delivery. So you're speaking to a camera lens, and at times the awareness of the camera makes your facial expression freeze up a bit. How do we thaw that? Luckily, all of this goes away when you do step number 2. The second S of the 7 S's for how to be confident on camera once and for all is smile talk. So what happens when you smile talk? When you smile talk, you come across as even more friendly. That's what happens. This can be really helpful to build rapport with the person watching your video, i.e. your audience. Smile talk literally means smile whilst you're talking. As you deliver your message, you're over here and your audience is over here. A smile is such a great bridge to connect you with your audience. A smiley face is more likely to keep someone's attention and engagement than a frowning face or a face with a neutral expression. Especially if you're a beginner, talking in front of the camera might make you feel awkward at first. Luckily, this all goes away when you smile talk. Also, you come across more relaxed and you give a better first impression with your presentation. That's how important a smile, or more importantly, you smile talking can be. Therefore, if you're slightly unconfident in front of the camera, smiling helps you appear confident initially. then as your competence in front of the camera increases, this will naturally boost your confidence in front of the camera. Therefore, trying to come across as confident leads to you feeling more confident with time. Depending on the topic, usually it's a great idea to smile talk or appear friendly. Smile talking enhances your attractiveness, and that together with your voice tone and your compelling content enhances your competence in the eyes of your audience. You easier build rapport and engagement in the eyes of your audience. It's interesting, it takes 43 muscles to frown and 17 muscles to smile. Therefore, you're using less effort to enhance your appearance and your presentation by smiling. If you enjoy your topic anyway, and you're passionate about your topic anyway, chances are that you'd look happy and you'd be smiling anyway. And if you're passionate about giving your presentation, guess who'll be passionate about listening to your presentation and probably smiling as they're listening to you? That's right, your audience. So you're passionate, you're speaking to one person, you're smile talking, and you're probably wondering, what's next? What's next is a look at where your focus might be when filming a video versus where your focus should be when filming a video. The third S of the 7 S's for how to be confident on camera once and for all is serve your audience. Serving your audience means focus on adding value for your audience, don't focus on you. I learned this over the years giving talks on stage. I've had the opportunity to speak in front of hundreds, sometimes thousands, sometimes tens of thousands of people. Serve your audience as priority number 1. And when you're recording your video for YouTube or your audience, what does it mean to serve your audience? Simply put, it means focus on adding value for your audience. Don't focus on yourself. It means gifting your audience what they came to learn from you. Don't focus on you. Do you notice how I said that multiple times about not focusing on you? That is how important it is to manage your focus. If you're worried about being on camera, there's a good chance you're focused on yourself or focused on something external. You're focused away from your first priority of serving your audience. Taking the conversation from the stage to preparing a YouTube video, the preparation is probably similar. You prepare your presentation ahead of time. Before pressing record, preparing your script and preparing your outfit are a couple of things you'd do. Once the camera starts rolling, fully focus on your audience's need to receive your message or your training. Your audience is anticipating great takeaways from your talk. When you shift your focus, any fears you have should go away altogether. You've changed your focus. You're not focused on you. Now that your audience can connect even more with your presentation and your content, it gives you more of a chance to make a change for everyone in the room. Do I look good? Did I dress well? How many people will watch this? Will this go viral? Will I get enough likes? None of these questions should be anywhere near your focus whilst you're serving your audience. The fact that your focus is on the value that you're bringing and the impact for your viewer creates confidence for your audience moving forward. They know that consistently your YouTube videos will equal value for them. Your focus is on your presentation for your audience. Check. Your focus is on the value they'll get from your content. Check. Your focus is not on yourself. Check. Putting the needs of your audience first means you serve your audience. You cater for your audience's needs whilst they're under your care, so to speak, enhancing their entertainment, understanding, inspiration, and takeaways, all because you focused on adding value and you didn't focus on yourself. You focused on serving your audience. At this point, you've got some really great strategies to be confident in front of the camera once and for all. The next step asks you to bring even more of yourself to the table. Well, to the camera lens. The 4th S of the 7 S's for how to be confident on camera once and for all is speak with 25% more energy. When you speak with 25% more energy, you easier grab attention because of your energy and your enthusiasm. It's so important when filming a YouTube video to show off your own natural energy, your own natural personality, and your own natural authenticity. Of course, this shows up differently for everyone. It's so important to speak with a minimum of 25% more energy or up to 50% more energy than you would usually. You're probably wondering, what's the reason you'd speak with 25% more energy? Won't that look over the top? Do you have to act like someone you're not to achieve this? Well, to answer the first question, the reason you'd speak with 25% more energy is because the camera takes away energy from the recording. Whilst you're filming, you might feel like you're being slightly over the top as you present your topic. That's completely fine. You should feel like you're being over the top as you present your topic. However, when you see the finished video, it won't look like you're being over the top. It'll look like just the right amount of energy for the video. The final video should show your personality and your energy in the right way. What that means is you won't come across as being over the top. If you speak with your normal level of energy, your final video will have low energy. Again, because the camera takes away so much energy from the final video. A great idea is putting as much personality and energy as the subject matter allows. You want to come across as passionate about your subject matter, which you are, of course. So what's really going on here? What's really going on is that you'll easily grab attention because of your energy and your enthusiasm. Again, does that mean you have to act like someone you're not to achieve this? You definitely don't need to put on an over-the-top personality that's not you. Just speak as yourself, but just crank it up about 25%. If you speak about topics you're interested in, this may help you tap into your natural speaker personality, that 25% dialed up version. So that was a brief summary of why it's important to dial up your energy when filming a YouTube video. If perfection is the enemy of execution, this next step is possibly the best friend of execution, i.e. getting things done. The fifth S for how to be confident on camera once and for all is strive for imperfection. This next step is so important, and the message is, on the way to being confident on camera, once and for all, aim for imperfect. So what happens when you strive for imperfection? When you strive for imperfection or an imperfect result, you're more likely to get things done. When you strive for an imperfect result, you'll probably improve faster than if you waited for everything to be perfect. Also, when you strive for that imperfect result, you'll probably become more relaxed in front of the camera. All the benefits of getting things done imperfectly will apply when you're filming your videos. You'll be less likely to be put off by the camera lens being in front of you, especially if you're new to this. What you'll do instead is continue to serve to the best of your ability. You'll know that you can improve your videos by 1% every time. Even if you tried your best and there's room for improvement, you gave it a good go, and you can continue to improve the next time round. By the way, if you have a script and there are bullet points, you can literally just speak on each bullet point imperfectly. If you have a longer script, I'd probably say it's a great idea to read the script ahead of time. However, there's never a need to recite your script word for word. You can just go through your script imperfectly. Anyway, there are times where you need to go off script, and that's completely fine. What you're trying to do is get your message across to your audience, and it doesn't have to be perfect. The only person that knows that this word goes here or this word goes there from your script is you. So when you're filming your videos, do the best you can, but be okay with the fact it won't be perfect, especially if you're just starting out. The gift to your audience is you gave it your best shot. Now celebrate, especially if your video is imperfect. The key is you're improving every day and striving to be imperfect, and this will help you become more confident in front of the camera once and for all. I discovered a really incredible secret, and that's what I want to share with you next. When you're trying to get a result, you can do this next step. The 6S of the 7 S's for how to be confident on camera once and for all is savor the process. Savor the process means enjoy it. Enjoy the process of making your YouTube video. The more you enjoy the actual video making process, the more this comes across in the final video. So let's assume you're going to get the outcome you want, a quality, action-packed YouTube video. You can actually get there by enjoying the process or not enjoying the process. If you can enjoy the process of making your YouTube video, plus add value for your audience, surely that's an enticing win-win. When you enjoy your video making process, you feel more relaxed, and the relaxed version of you comes across even better in your YouTube video. So what happens is the next time you go to create a video, your mind says, yes, fun process coming up. This gives you the opportunity to change the work of creating a video into the play of creating a video. Work becomes play. Part of enjoying the process is don't come down too hard on yourself if you make a mistake. You can just do another take. Also, don't be too hard on yourself on the time it takes to create the videos initially. Don't focus on you when creating the video. Think about the person that's going to receive your much needed content. If you're enjoying recording the information, your enthusiasm for the topic transmits to your audience. They're more likely to enjoy your video, want to watch more videos, and subscribe to your channel. What would it look like start to finish if you genuinely had a great experience recording your video? If you mess up some words and keep having to redo a take, this will happen, by the way. Just smile and continue. How can you set up your video recording process so it's enjoyable every single time? Maybe have a glass of water handy for when your throat goes dry. And that happens, by the way, mid-recording. Maybe have an action-packed song ready to go to change your state before you start recording. Maybe have an affirmation that presupposes you'll enjoy the process and give your best. And by the way, giving your best isn't meant to add extra pressure. It's a declaration. The outcome is to improve every single time. So what happens when you're enjoying yourself? When you enjoy yourself, you come across more confident, you come across more friendly, you come across sounding more like an authority, especially if your content is on point. When you enjoy the process, the topic comes across more fun, the topic comes across more enjoyable. Not only are your viewers getting amazing content, the delivery is clearly from someone with a passion for delivering it. You literally don't need to become a newsreader or mimic other content creators. Just be yourself. Just the authentic version of you, adding value for your audience. You're savoring the process, and it shows. This next step is where it all falls down for a lot of people. You have some great strategies for how to be confident on camera once and for all. And step number 7 is where it all comes together. So the 7th S of the 7 S's for how to be confident on camera once and for all is to start straight away. If getting started unlocks our success, why do so many people not get started? What are these reasons and obstacles that are in the way? There are so many reasons people don't get started. Maybe they want to upgrade their camera gear or their filming equipment, or they want to be more comfortable in front of the camera. The great news is you can get started making your YouTube videos today. You literally do not need the best camera. If you need a decent camera to film, they're actually available in every single price range. Also, your cell phone probably has a decent enough camera to get started with. Similar to your lighting, if you don't have lighting, you can just use natural sunlight. Position yourself in front of a window and film during the day. Again, you can also purchase inexpensive lighting at every single price point. Start with the equipment you have today. You can always upgrade later. If you're not 100% comfortable being in front of the camera, of course, the steps in this video will help you with that. However, this is the part where you consider stepping outside your comfort zone. Don't let fear or discomfort being in front of the camera hold you back from getting started. After all, you've got people that want to hear your message. Everyone you admire on YouTube was once a disaster in front of the camera, or at the very least, they're significantly better today than they were at video 1. One of the ways they got better is they got started. If there's a nervousness, you can just switch on the camera and talk into the camera for 10 minutes or so before you start filming. The more you get used to putting on the camera and talking into it, the more you'll get comfortable being on camera. It's better to start imperfectly making videos than you can improve video after video after video. Can you make videos for your audience before you're really great in front of the camera? You can absolutely start serving your audience knowing that you'll improve with time. The most important thing is the message you have for your audience. That's more important than being the perfect presenter. If you start straight away, a win equals you've done a recording. Then after you've filmed your first video or your next video, you have so many options with what to do next. One option is you can just call it your practice recording. You've pressed record, you've spoken to the camera, and now you can just store it in your computer. Another option is to edit your video and upload it to your channel. And when you upload to your channel, you can upload as unlisted, or you can upload it live on YouTube. Whichever option you pick, you've won and you're a winner because you got started. Many people don't get started, so that win alone is huge, and you can continue to make progress from there. So that was the 7th S, start straight away. So just to recap, they were the 7 S's for how to be confident on camera once and for all. The first of the 7 S's for how to be confident on camera once and for all is speak to one person. The second of the 7 S's for how to be confident on camera once and for all is smile talk. The third of the 7 S's for how to be confident on camera once and for all is serve your audience. The fourth of the 7 S's for how to be confident on camera once and for all is speak with 25% more energy. The fifth of the 7 S's for how to be confident on camera once and for all is strive for imperfection. The sixth of the 7 S's for how to be confident on camera once and for all is savor the process. The seventh of the 7 S's for how to be confident on camera once and for all is start straight away. Earlier in this video, I mentioned I'd give you a bonus tip to make the 7 tips I've already given you even more powerful. That bonus tip is speak about topics that you know a lot about. Speak about topics that you're very passionate about or that you've researched a lot. When you do this, you build yourself a layer of confidence because you speak about a topic you know about or have results in. All of a sudden, with this, the 7 S's for how to be confident on camera once and for all come even easier to you. Now you can get your message out there with even more impact for your audience. Comment below which of these tips you'll do first. And if there's a tip you'd like to add, leave that in the comments as well. It's always great to get your opinion and your take in the comment section. For the best tips for online business, entrepreneurship, financial freedom and mindset, subscribe to my channel, hit the bell to be notified every time I post a new video. And I'll leave you with this quote: what if more people that need to hear from you can finally hear more of you? What I take from this quote is if you can increase your confidence in front of the camera once and for all, you can increase your impact and have your message reach more people. If you've enjoyed this video, you might want to check out this video here or this video here. I've left the links to both in the description. I hope you've enjoyed this video and I'll see you on the next one. And until then, do the best you can consistently. Ciao.